Hi, let me adjust this, testing a sweet potato recipe for Thanksgiving because I wanted to do things healthier this year. So in my pot right here, I have sweet potatoes I boiled and I'm mashing up with a little bit of coconut oil instead of butter. We're going to see how they taste that way. So I got them all smashed up. I am going to add to this I'm going to add, this is a half recipe, so I'm not going to add as much, but I'm going to add like half a cup of maple syrup. Because I always add that to the canned sweet potatoes anyways, and recipe calls for brown sugar, but I like to use maple sugar and maple syrup in place of my brown sugar. And I'm going to add just a little touch of vanilla, just a little dab of pure vanilla extract. I am going to add an egg. To this. I maybe should have cooled those off because that might scramble in there. And I was supposed to beat it first. We'll beat it while we mash the sweet potatoes. Let's see. Make sure you can see me. This isn't quite working how I wanted it to work. Oops, let's get the thing back out. There we go. Okay. Sweet potatoes, vanilla. And a touch of milk. A little bit of milk's okay. So I'm not going to replace my 2% with all my milk in this one. A little bit of milk, again, is just fine. And then I need about a half a cup of butter. That's too much. So I'm using coconut oil in place of my butter. Because I found I really like that. It doesn't change flavors too badly. Okay. So this is all mixed up. I'm going to get the milk out of my way. My oven is preheating to 350. And I have sprayed my little casserole dish with cooking spray. And I'm going to scoop this mashed up mush sweet potatoes in here. And again, I'm going to use this on Thanksgiving to replace my canned sweet potatoes that I usually add butter to. And I always add maple to mine anyways because I grew up on maple. So I like to joke that I bleed maple because that's what I know. So we use it everywhere. All right, so mashed up sweet potatoes. Get rid of this. All right, next step. I am going to gather some stuff up and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am just chopping up about a quarter of a cup of pecans. It is the chopped. I did buy chopped, a big bag of chopped ones. I keep them in the freezer so they last longer. I use these in my shakes sometimes too. One of my favorites is a vanilla maple pecan. So chopped up pecans into smaller pieces. Melted about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Drew a blank for a minute there. I am going to add to this another 2 big tablespoons of almond flour instead of white flour. I am going to add, how much? Half a cup. About a 1/4 cup maple sugar. And I'm going to stir this up with a fork. I never remember everything. So stirring that up, getting it all incorporated, because we're going to make a yummy crumbly pecan-y topping for my potatoes. See, they're pretty in there. Okay, adding my pecans to my bowl. All right, so pecans, almond flour, maple sugar, coconut oil, my topping. And I'm just gonna spread this evenly over the top of my bowl or dish or whatever, my sweet potatoes. And I think I said, but my oven is preheated to 350 and it beeped at me already, so it's ready. I am gonna bake this, now that I have it covered, I'm gonna bake this for 30-ish minutes till it's done, till it's bubbly and golden and yummy. And we are gonna have this with, I have a ham in a crock pot with maple syrup on it, and I'm gonna make some vegetables. So we're testing some things out for Thanksgiving. And I will let you know what the kids think. Thank you.